Hey guys, it's Will down here at Magic, the Friendly Tavern. I just did a deck tech on Blue Red Delver Mach 2. This is my Blue Red Delver deck, but we've done some changes to it. As you can see, the curve stops at 3. There's no more 5-drop dragons in here. As for our lands, we're running fewer lands and more MDFCs. We have also changed our MDFCs to Spikefield Hazard, Valakut Awakening, and Jurari Disruption to lower the curve and to give us more MDFCs and to be able to interact with our opponent a little better, because the Seagate Restoration really weren't cutting it. I thought they were, but they just weren't really doing what we needed them to do. We have accumulation of studies in here in case we flood out, it's flood insurance. But the rest of this is just basically 2 and 3 drop, or 1 to 3 drops. Mainly 1 and 2 drops, but mainly 1 and 3 drops to facilitate what we want to do, our beatdown plan. So we're a lot faster. We're a lot more aggressive. This is a much more aggressive keel on Delver Secrets. There's Delver Secrets right there, the deck's namesake, Delver deck, Delver Secrets. It can flip into a flying 3-2, and that's what we're looking for, is really a cheap flying evasive creatures that can get in and deal damage and not be blocked and give us tempo. Enough tempo that we can out-tempo our opponent and win the game without having a prolonged battle. We want to just get in there quickly, find a window where we got 4 or 5 turns, and then just knock it out. We don't exactly have to start at turn 1 like an aggro deck. We can even go late game as long as we can get that window of tempo open. But this one is definitely designed to start that tempo clock early as possible. Another one of our good cards is Bloodthirsty Adversary, being a 2-mana 2-2 haste, or a 5-mana 2-2 haste that gives us back a spell. And we have a spell to go to the face. So maybe we can play out a turn 2 hasty adversary, a Delver, hit them for 5, hit them for 5 again. Maybe they deal with our creatures or at 10 damage. So we can go use these Play with Fires to deal 2 damage to their face until we get them down low enough and maybe take them out with another adversary or another Delver flip. We also have Spectral Adversary in here, which is also good as a flash flyer. So it can come down and pretty much have Pseudo Haste. And it gets +1/+1 counters on it. And it can phase out artifact creatures or enchantments or our opponent's control to let us in, to get rid of blockers, to let us get through. Or we can save our own creature and phase out creatures that we want to keep from removal, because we run so few creatures to facilitate all of our spells that we need to flip Delver. Usually Delver wants to run between 12 to 15 creatures, 12 to 16 creatures, but not really any more than that. Most decks run 20 to 23 if they're a creature-based deck. That's it on the deck tech. So like I said, I've already done another deck tech on this that explains it more fully, so let's not go over any more of this, and let's just get to a match. How are all y'all doing out there tonight? I hope y'all are doing well. Yes, this is a brand new deck. Yes, it's got better matchups against some decks, but mono white life gain is not one of them. That deck still eats our lunch. Okay. This is keepable. And then guess what we see? Okay, we're just going to run out blue, and we're going to go ahead and Otherworldly Gaze on our turn. Figure out what we want to do here. I really want another land, I think. We'll keep these 3 cards. We'll just put them in a different order. We'll put that first, then that, then that. There we go. The reason being is because this burn spell might come in handy here very soon. This will let us dig deeper. And if we put this in our hand, then we can cast this. But we don't really need more threats right now because we have 3 creatures in our hand. See what I mean? Like Play with Fire. Sorry, I didn't mean to cast it there until I played my mountain. See, we can play with Fire, hit that. Mm. No, they got a few targets anyways. No, they don't. They just have this one. Yep. Now they're off to a slow start, so this might be beneficial to us. Speaking of slow start and beneficial, we're just going to run out the hasty adversary. Its ability. No trigger. We don't have enough mana. We get triggered, but we don't have enough mana to pay for it. Alright, things are going to get silly soon if we can't deal with that Luminarch Aspirant. Let's see if we can't find us a land and a burn spell. There's a land, so we want to put that. No, we don't. We have not played a land this turn, so we want to put that in exile. We'll put that in our hand, put that in our library, and we'll exile that. We'll go ahead and play it. We'll attack in and see if they want to trade that Luminarch with the counter on it. They do. That's good news for us. It seems like a bad trade, but trust me, if that thing becomes a 3/3, it's really going to eat our lunch. We're just going to go ahead and run out Spectral Adversary here. Now we have enough to Spectral Adversary with the... Hmm. 2/2 flyer, you say? At least we got to play with fire. Play with fire will burn that down. We're not going to hit that. We're actually going to hit this. 11 gain of life. You want to trade, sir? Would you like a trade? I shouldn't be trading my creatures like this in a Delver deck, so I have so few. But, sir, do you want to trade? We'll be fine. We still have Flame Skull and Spectral Adversary coming up. They have another Cleric class coming down. They have not been able to put any counters on any one of those. We'll play another Spectral Adversary with no value. Valakut's Awakening is asking me if I want to draw 3 cards. I kind of want to. Let's do that. It's an instant, so we're going to wait. Sometimes I get ahead of myself and want to play things on my turn when I shouldn't. No, and our opponent brings it in. Now I don't understand why. Maybe they were pretty mana screwed, but still. Alright, well anyways, my name is Will down here at Magic the Friendly Tavern. Happy pack pulls, and as always, happy games.